Baos.
What up? What up? What up? I don't know why I did that. That's Martin. That's not me. Anywho, what's up, y'all? I want to say it's been a minute, but it hasn't. To us, it has been. But to y'all, it's been 2 weeks like it should have been.
Well, so we want to make sure we continuously be able to put out content. So when we're both off work because of the baby, we recorded a few in a row to prep ourselves. And now we're both working.
We're back.
Yes. We're back to the world. We're both working. So we want to make a habit of recording, but we had a slight buffer. We could have,
have some time to rest and build up some stuff. Yeah.
And
build up material for the episodes. I like it better that way. Like we get to build up. I have something that I want to talk about.
So we are not only talking about baby, because at first our world was just like baby, 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 baby.
I mean, it still is to us, but we don't want that to be to y'all. So that's kind of why we don't do that. And I don't know why I hadn't brightened that screen before. I can totally see the numbers very clearly now.
You never did? I thought your screen's always bright.
That's crazy. You darkened it. I never think about lighting it because I never darkened it. So yeah.
Oops.
Anyway, touching people's stuff. But anyway, since we've been gone, it's been crazy. We went through a whole.
You want to talk to
baby talk later. We've had a whole. We say we're gonna do about a baby. We had a whole hurricane. We had a whole hurricane.
Yeah, this is the first episode we recorded since Hurricane Beryl. I think the world heard about it because Houston was dark for like a week. Mm-hmm. Well, not everybody. My parents got their power back that same day. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. Like that first day when the power went out, they got it back that night.
Yeah.
So they were out for maybe 12 hours. But we didn't have power for 108, I calculated approximately, which is 4.5 days without power.
Crazy.
And your grandma's house,
4.5 days. That seems so much longer than
but your grandma's house / my cousin's house area, that didn't have power for like 8 days.
But it seemed like we were at Erica's for 4 days.
We were there for 2 nights, and
I'm just saying, just being away from home, that just seemed like 4 nights, but it was only 2. So
we were there for 2 nights. I stayed with the baby at your sister for a night, but we were in Erica's almost 3 nights because when our power came back, it was like 7, and then by the time we packed up, came home. And then we went back to get the baby, but we had dinner there. That's why it seemed longer too, because we went back to have dinner with them, with Erica, and baby was still with her at that time because we were trying to move stuff back to the house and settle in before bringing the baby here. There.
But yeah, it was a crazy time, man. We had to throw away a bunch of food. We cleaned out. I had to purge our refrigerator. Yeah. A bunch of food threw away. Just crazy. Table, something I never thought would happen. So I have this setup on in the computer room in the studio with a 3 monitor stand, but it's got a computer in the front, screen right here, and then 2 screens coming off with arms. Well, it got so hot upstairs because it's upstairs. It got so hot up here that the table, I guess, warped and expanded. So when I came back one day, the whole screen thing had just fell over, and the table had a big hole in it or whatever. It was crazy. It was crazy.
It's stuff that you didn't think about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The first night when we didn't have power, the house was still relatively cool because the hurricane had just went through, so the rain kept the actual air temperature low enough that the house stayed cool. But it was dark, so I was lighting candles. I didn't realize lighting candles without AC or ventilation, there's soot everywhere. And I was like, that first night I lit too many candles. Not that I went all out, but it's just the house is dark, so I have one a couple in the kitchen area, a couple in the living room area, and some in the bathroom area. So then we don't have to carry candles or carry flashlights everywhere. But once the daylight came out, we realized there was soot that fell on some like white plastic, you can see it, but that also means the soot is everywhere. It's just certain white plastic material cling to it better that you can see it. And afterwards, I've found soot like in different places. As long as it's that plasticky material, you can see it. Otherwise, you can't. Like mason jar lid that I had bought the plastic ones had the soot on it. It just goes to show you that night we inhale some soot, but that's what you have to do whenever there's no power. And maybe like we could have open windows to ventilate the house, but why would we want to? It was 80 degrees outside.
Whatever, dude. I wasn't tripping. It wasn't that. It was bad. I got heat stroke. I missed a day of work because I got too hot. Because we came back and cleaned out the house. I got too hot, I think.
Yeah, the night before our power came back, we decided, because the next morning trash was coming to pick up stuff, we decided to come and purge all the freezer stuff. And he got really hot and dehydrated. He didn't realize the next day he was like feeling horrible.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I want to do something fun. Mm-hmm. But I want to talk about something serious first. Well, not so much serious, just something that annoyed me that I've been wanting to talk about. Oh, so long.
Something that grind your gears?
Yes. So, there is this couple on TikTok, and their name is Matt and Abby. And they just had a baby. And
they're fairly young, right?
Yeah.
And like, I think they have two babies.
Two babies.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen them on YouTube.
Close together. Supposedly, this is from, I hear from a coworker at work. We won't say their name. I had a coworker who like follows them on. She just spends time on TikTok, so she was telling me about them. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She started like telling me about it. And the more she talked about this guy, the more I was like, just show me who you're talking about. And so she showed me this video, and you're gonna see why this aggravated me in just a second.
And you're gonna put it over our head somewhere.
Maybe they can go look at this video. I'll put the link up somewhere or something like that. But I don't know if I can put up somebody's TikTok videos. So
have the best time at the hospital. My wife was ready to leave the same day she gave birth. The hospital staff said that the minimum stay for a C-section was 48 hours. It put our marriage to the test. It wasn't the hospital staff. They were great. We were just sleep deprived.
It put our marriage to the test. 48 hours.
That's typical.
It put our marriage to the test. We had to stay in the hospital for 48 hours, and it put our marriage to the test.
Wait, that's why it put our marriage to the test? The fact that they had to stay there for 48 hours? Okay.
Because they can't be in, I guess, in a. So just they've turned comments off from this, on this video. This video has like 17 million views on it.
So I've seen them on YouTube before. I don't know this video, but okay.
And my wife was dealing with the intense hormone change that happens postpartum. But worst of all, there was breastfeeding, which really caused us to butt heads. It was really important to my wife that she breastfed our baby, but it was really important to me that our baby got fed. There were long stretches of time where my wife tried super hard to breastfeed, but her milk hadn't come in yet, and our baby refused to latch. He would scream and cry, and the tension in the room got extremely elevated. I offered to give our baby formula until my wife's milk came in, but she saw this as a direct attack. My wife was doing what she thought was best for our baby, and so was I. We were on the same team and didn't even know. I did my best to pack up our stuff as quickly as possible. I was ready to get home because I hadn't showered in 2 days and wanted to sleep in my own bed. I didn't even use most of the items that I brought with me. As I left, I forgot our car was parked super far away, so I ended up ditching our stuff and running to our car to move it up closer. We got our baby safely secured in his car seat, and then we made our way home, where our family was waiting to surprise us. We didn't have the best time at the hospital.
Now we'll pause for one time.
The same day she gave birth, the hospital staff said that the minimum stay for a C-section was 48 hours. It put our marriage to the test. It wasn't.
I don't know if the audience has heard this or remember this, but no, we were in the hospital for 7 days.
We talked about this.
Yes, okay. I don't remember. Just induction alone was 48 hours. Well, we don't know how long they stayed before, like the labor. We didn't know. We don't know. Was it a planned C-section where they went in, boom, boom, like 30 minutes later they are in the recovery, or was it like, do they have any labor? But 48 hours, not very long time.
Nothing.
It's pretty standard in the United States for C-section.
If your marriage is put to the test in a 48-hour stay anywhere, you got more problems than you realize than what you want to talk about. Second of all, let's continue.
The hospital staff, they were great. We were just sleep deprived, and my wife was dealing with the intense hormone change that happens postpartum. But worst of all, there was breastfeeding, which really caused us to butt heads. It was really...
So this is their first kid?
There is no butting heads on this issue. What do you mean that caused us to butt heads? What do you mean? First of all, breast milk don't come in the first 2 days.
No, it's so not everybody know. Not everybody know, but in the beginning, I guess he didn't go to the baby class. Did he not? And this is their second child.
I'm trying to be calm and not like start because I don't want to start sweating.
This is their second child.
Yeah,
because
I believe this is the second one.
Because I know they had two babies.
Yeah,
like I think I seen a video.
She got pregnant.
Yeah, I think I seen a video like she got pregnant immediately.
Yeah.
Anyway, but if you pay attention in baby class, they said the beginning, like when babies are born, like their stomach's like this big, like this big. They only need like nothing. Breast milk doesn't need to come in for babies to be fed the first day. For first 48 hours, they don't really need anything. They need to keep trying because they need to like have a little bit and coat their stomach, have a little bit, and they're gonna cry and like want to feed every hour or so.
This is a person that can't deal with a baby crying and just wants the baby to just sit there and be chill. That's what that is. That's what causes the butt head. She's trying to do the proper thing.
Yeah, he's not gonna latch. His son didn't latch like, immediately.
Shut the baby up. The baby's hungry. The baby needs to feed. You don't even. What are you gonna give the baby formula for? It's in the. You're still in the hospital. Why are you giving the baby formula?
Either the hospital is not great, or they didn't ask for help, because lactation specialists will tell you it's okay. The baby is not starving. The baby is getting the nutrition needed, because before the milk come in, there's something called the colostrum, which like woman's been building for 9 months. That's supposed to feed baby for the first like 48 hours ish. That's there. You don't need the milk to come in. It doesn't need to be flowing. It just need to give the like antibodies and everything. Baby's not gonna starve. The lactation specialist either wasn't there, or they weren't listening, or something.
Or he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Really important to my wife that she breastfed our baby, but it was really important to me that our baby got fed. There were long stretches of time where my wife tried super hard to breastfeed, but her milk hadn't come in yet and our baby refused to latch. He would scream and cry, and the tension in the room got extremely
like you said, why wouldn't you ask for help? You in the hospital.
That's the whole point of the 48 hours, so you have specialists there. I mean, that's not the only point, because they want to observe you to make sure you're healthy, you're not having complications, there's no like internal bleeding. For the mom, the baby is not having like health infection or anything that could happen. But that 48 hours also means you can say, hey, press the button. It's like, help, babies.
Won't stop crying. Is something wrong? Help, please.
Hey, I don't think my wife's milk came in. Is the baby starving?
I offered to give our baby formula until my wife's milk came in, but she saw this as a direct attack. My wife was...
Of course she did, bud. Of course she felt that as a direct attack.
Because she was trying really hard.
It was a direct attack, you fucking dick.
She was trying really hard. Also, like, he must not read anything or go to any baby class or listen to her when she talked.
Didn't watch a video or nothing.
Because once you give baby formula, it's very hard for them to want to breastfeed if they are already having issue latching. Like, they'll be like, oh, formula is easy. It comes in a bottle. I don't have to suck hard. another thing that bothered me is I watched the video. I physically was looking at it. How do they have that much stuff in 48 hours? There was stuff everywhere in that room. He was jumping over things. He was dumping. I don't know what the.
This dude had.
He said he
he
said he didn't shower for 2 days. How do you have
to
all?
sleep in my own bed. I was mad because tensions were high because I was sleeping on the. I slept on that thing for 7 days.
Yeah, like 6 nights. Yeah.
Yeah. I slept on that thing for.
Yeah, you did get to come home to shower. So you didn't have to. You didn't shower for 48 hours because that last day you didn't come home to shower.
Yeah.
Well, maybe less than 48 hours. Maybe at least like 24 hours.
It didn't even matter.
But.
I would have washed my balls or something. You know, I would have went in there and did a little something.
There are nice showers in the hospital room for the delivery. I know every hospital is different.
People like
but
this just make excuses to be an asshole.
He could have showered. He could have if he wanted to. He could have showered.
Now, we don't know what that hospital looks like. Granted, we don't know what that
it
hospital
will look different, but it will still exist. Like, it wouldn't be deprived of. Like, it's not like, you cannot shower. This hospital doesn't have shower facilities. It might not be as nice as the one we delivered in because our room was really nice. The shower was not, like, very standard to, like, what a house shower would look like, but it's still a shower. You can shower.
It was a good-ass shower. Yeah, it was a shower. It was a good shower.
Yeah. Like... He just.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Like there's no there's no other word to describe this guy. Like,
but they are very popular, and
17 million views.
And other YouTubers like they're one of those YouTubers that have like friends at YouTube, and they will interview each other and stuff, like be on different people's podcasts and stuff. But like. I think their reputation is there to like the maybe traditional value couple.
Like, and they suck.
Doing what she thought was best for our baby, and so was I. We were on the same team and didn't even know. I did my best to pack up our stuff as quickly as possible. I was ready to get home because I hadn't showered in 2 days and wanted to sleep in my own bed. I didn't even use most of the items that I brought with me. As I left, I forgot our car was parked super far away, so I ended up ditching our stuff and running to our car to move it up closer.
You're an
idiot.
idiot.
Baby safely secured in his car seat, and then we made our way home, where our family was waiting to surprise.
You're an idiot. That's the end of the video. But you're an idiot because you're gonna leave your stuff in the parking lot and just run to go get your car. You're an idiot.
I think he's an idiot because he should have
everything he said in the whole video proves that he's an idiot.
But he should have in the beginning just tell his wife, stay here at the door. Here's our stuff. I'm gonna go get the car and come pick because.
Or you can go, okay, I can take all this stuff this first trip, and then when we go together, I can just grab the rest of this stuff and we can just leave.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, why would they already be on the way to the car when he realized it's too far away to bring... You should have brought the car to the baby regardless. You shouldn't be trekking across the parking lot with the newborn baby. Why? It's a hospital. There is a whole entire load drop-off pickup area at the hospital. No matter what hospital you go to, there's always a pickup drop-off area because it's called a hospital. You don't get the sick person to walk across the parking lot.
This dude is it's so annoying. I don't know how people like this get so internet famous. He's an imbecile. He's not smart. And he has 2 kids.
They're young, but like they're monetized people. They're like they make money from their YouTube channel.
So we probably can't even put the video on YouTube. We probably can't even use the video.
Oh right, because they're
if they monetize, you probably won't even be able to use it. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I want to talk about this asshole for like a week now. Sorry, baby. I'm using very foul language in front of baby. Sorry. But this dude is just the worst of the worst. I was so mad when she was showing me this. She's like, yeah, you've never heard? I was like, no. And that's a weird thing about me is like 17 million people saw this video before I even heard of this video. Before I even heard of these people. 17 million other people saw this and wrecked them a new one that they turned off the comments.
Yeah, I think because I was watching like baby stuff, I was watching any other YouTubers that they like know. Mm-hmm. My algorithm
shows you them.
Show me them, but like I don't
like them.
No, I don't like them. So like I like Kate. No, sorry, Kara and Nate. They travel. They did like world traveling before COVID, and then during COVID they did like van life, and then they're back world traveling again. But they know this too, and they've been like, I think I watched Kara and Nate being interviewed by this too. That's why like that's when the first ever that I watched theirs. But since I've seen their like shorts on YouTube, but I don't think I've watched any of theirs to length except for when they interview Kara and Nate. But Kara and Nate, I like it because they talk about traveling. Is like it's interesting just watching people travel different ways, and like they're not like super extravagant travelers, but sometimes they do extravagant traveling. Sometimes they do budget. So,
but yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about.
He just aggravated.
He just made me so mad. But I wanted to see your reaction to the video firsthand and not show you the video and then show you the video again and then we talk about it.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Like,
well, it's not weird. That's normal life. It's just I wanted to see a fresh reaction.
He really doesn't. I hope this was their first child. I don't know. It might have been their second, but he really wasn't in tune with like what pregnancy and
9/1/23. So it could have been.
No, 9/1/23. So that's not that long ago, unless this was a reposted video.
But I don't know. It's annoying. It was annoying.
It should have been their second child, but because they won't have had enough time to have a second child since September 2023, unless they posted late.
Second child, and he still is a dummy. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah. I don't get it. Did they not breastfeed the first one? Like how? Hey. Like. You went to baby class with me. Like we went to a baby class. Every single.
So.
Like person at the baby class were couples, right? Like it was all couples, even though there was one lady where you know that her husband just doesn't get to say anything. You remember that one? But yeah, like how is he so very confused? Did he not pay attention? Did he not go to baby class? Did he not look at any apps? You look at apps and videos and stuff before.
Just opening my mouth and spewing dumb stuff. Yeah. So what I wanted, that brought me to, it wasn't all I wanted to talk about. What I also, like I said, I really don't want this to be serious, but it's just some things that I just see now as being a new dad. It's just annoying. It's very annoying to me that some guys look at things like this. So there's another thing that I wanted to talk about was, like, I'm part of a Facebook group. And it's a Facebook group for new dads. And I won't point out which one it is. I'm not going to say which part of the group it is. It's just a group for new dads. There's like 1,000 of those shits. So, good luck. But anyway. But there's so many posts from guys that are so unhappy with their lives with being a new dad. And I don't understand it. Like, I don't get, like, this to me is one of the best moments in my life. Like right now, like seeing her grow and being with her, and I hate going to work, and like I hate going to work even more now than I did before because I just want to spend more time with her. Like it's crazy, but I see people just like I just want to come home and quiet, and my baby just doesn't stop crying, and I do consider myself lucky when I see things like that because she's an amazing baby. Like. Out of all the babies I've ever been around, she's probably the best baby I've ever been around. And that's not because just she's my baby. Like, it's crazy. She doesn't cry unless she needs something. It's not just like an unnecessary crying like some babies do. You don't know what it is.
She cries when she's hungry or when she's tired.
Or she's just unhappy about something. Like, she don't like the way you're holding her. She'll cry. As soon as you move her, she'll stop. That's what I mean. Like, it's not just like.
But she doesn't cry because her diaper is dirty or anything like that, which is very surprising.
But it's just like some people just it's just very ungrateful for like the miracle of being a dad, like, and especially a new dad, because these supposed to be new dads. Like, I don't know if these are multiple kid dads, new dads, but I know these are supposed to be new dads. But just some of the posts that I see are just like, and also like it's also a sometimes it's the woman thing. It's the female's fault that they're like that because, like, some women just, and it's a bad word that I'm about to use. It's a bad word. But some women just nag at their husbands because he goes to work. Like, oh, it's so great that you get to go to work.
Someone that annoys you.
Yeah, a nagger. Yeah, they're naggers. Yeah.
South Park.
So that'd be a good clip to use right there. Yeah, good clip. Yeah. But yeah, like like one dude was just like, my wife just sends me texts when I'm at work, like, must be good to get away from home. Like, I'm at work. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not on vacation or nothing. Like, what do you mean? Like, or like they'll come home and like as soon as they come home, like, here's your child, bye. I have like, wow, like, dang, that's crazy. Like, and I'm appreciative of you that you don't do things like that. I do want to tell you that. But it's crazy that some people just
like,
it's wild.
So it's weird, right? It's hard to imagine. And have you spent a whole entire day by yourself with her, like, just by yourself? Not yet, right?
I want to say no, because I can't, because she just started bottle feeding.
Right. We haven't.
So no.
No, you've spent a few hours when I went to the store, right? Like 4 hours. I think the max I could have gone. Yeah, so she hasn't started bottle feeding yet. She has taken 4 bottles total so far, but that doesn't really count as bottle feeding because it's like one day, and then next 2 days later she took another one, something. Anyway, but it's really weird how you kind of lose track of time when you're with a baby, especially like the other day she was really grumpy, and because she just was too tired and she didn't nap, she couldn't sleep well. Like, time just gets away from you. You don't know how, like, wait, is this late already? Like, where did the time go? So then I can see women who day in and day out, that's all they experience. When their husband come home, they'll be like, I'm done. Like, I need figure out, like, did I go to the bathroom yet, or did I eat or whatever here? But their husbands think, you've been home all day. Like, why am I needing to help you right now? It's a weird thing. It's like you don't realize how that time can just like be consumed. And I mean, it was nice to have this week. I was working from home, and we have a nanny that started, and it's nice to have somebody else take that off your shoulders. So like you don't have to be the one that's always there. It's like, she's crying, what do I do now? This is the whole reason why we nanny. Not only because otherwise how do I really work from home without a nanny, but the reason why we started a nanny while I was working from home also is so that our nanny can get some time to adjust, because it is very overwhelming too for that person, right? Like, it's not just, oh, well, they know how to take care of babies. They've taken care of babies before, so whatever. Yeah, it's a lot. It's very consuming. It's work.
Yeah. Even
if you're just at home, it's work. So I think like you said, it's both their fault. Like both the husband complaining and the wife, like they need to talk to each other. That's what it is. Anyway, we need to stop just talking about babies.
No, I wasn't talking about babies. I was talking about dads being shitty to their babies. But anyway, let's do some fun stuff. New box.
Oh my god, I forgot about it. You're torturing me, aren't you?
New box. Do y'all know what this is? I'm sure you guys know what this is.
No, he brought up the whole entire box this time. He didn't even open it. Like,
I was a good boy.
Yeah.
I was a very good boy.
This is a gigantic box. How much did you buy?
I didn't buy a lot.
Well, why is this in such a big box?
I just bought the new stuff, and I got the free stuff. Oh, what is this? Boss chips. Summer heat may cause stickiness. Place in the freezer for an hour to restore back to top form. Final Boss. Blue Raspberry Mango Dippers. Final Boss Sour's new Blue Raspberry Mango Dippers are here to take you on an all-new choose-your-own sourness level adventure. Simply lick your mango strips, dip them into our Blue Raspberry Sour powder, sour them to your own tolerance or more, and enjoy.
Yes, if you haven't realized, he just got another box of his favorite thing. It's limited edition again.
Yeah, but it's mango strips, and I figured they'd be like this.
Two sides.
Yeah. Cool. You can cut it. I should have brought some scissors. But I don't have a razor nowhere. But it's fine. We can dip in the same thing.
Yeah.
It's fine. But you dip it, and I think it's supposed to be level 3. I think the powder is supposed to be level 3.
But you can dip as much as you want.
Yeah. So, I bought these. And they are going to be yummy. And I want to try
You're going
them.
to show them before you rip?
Yeah. I'll just take a picture and show them.
Oh, there's more packages in there.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. So they vacuum it enough so you only open one side. Oh, wait.
Yeah, one size powder, right?
One size powder, one size. Oh.
That's what I thought. I said that's two sides.
I don't know what my brain was thinking it was.
It's like those little kids dip candy thing.
Yeah. But usually the dip candy things came in the same pouch.
No.
That's what my brain was thinking. Though.
No, because otherwise the thing is
no.
Otherwise it will be already coated onto the thing.
Ooh, that smells good. Smell it. What are you?
It smells sweeter than I thought.
Mm.
Is that powder sweet? Like it kind of goes into your sinuses? You know what I'm trying to say?
It's your mango strip. Mango strip.
Ooh. Can I taste it first?
Yeah, you can taste a piece of mango. Is the mango sour?
Mm-mm. It's very good mango strip. Like, very pure. Mango.
It's kind of candied, but not really.
I don't think it's candied. I think this is just mango sweetness.
Good. All right. We're married. We can do this together.
No, we don't kiss. We never exchange saliva. That's not how babies are made.
Wow, little baby. Look how far I dipped my stick.
I didn't make it very wet. Now it's falling.
Anyway, ready? Cheers.
Ooh.
That's real good. Oh, I like that. Ooh. I just had an idea.
What?
I'm gonna give you fruit roll-ups. Dip the fruit roll-ups in there. That's gonna be yummy. It's good. They give you a lot of powder. Like that's all powder. Below my thumb. Anyway. That's all powder. That's a lot of powder for like not that many sticks.
So,
that was a lot. You had a lot on them.
oh. So it's good, but it doesn't feel as sour because The mango is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But
But also, like with the fruit, it becomes like a syrup almost. So it coats a lot of stuff. This one is just like the powder, and the powder's gone. It's more like how they make the candies. Like when you make candies, you just coat the outside, and then once you suck the outside off, it's regular candy.
no, so my butt is the powder because it's blue raspberry. It's more artificially. It takes away from the fact that it's a fruit forward snack. Does that make sense? Like the mango is really good fruit, but the powder
Let's see how much-
has
what the
that
ingredients are.
artificially taste to
Let's see
me.
if they have sugar in it. So, serving size, 1 bag. The serving size is 1 whole bag. They are 210 calories.
For a bag, that's not bad.
That's
at
not
all.
bad at all. Ingredients: dried mango, citrus acid, malic acid, tartaric acid, cane sugar. They do have sugar in it. Maltodextrin, dextrose, sulfur dioxide, and natural flavors. So,
The sugar might be in the powder.
yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. But I don't understand how they make the blueberry flavor then.
It's a
Natural bluebeberry
natural
flavor. Also, they just use
raspberry. This is blue raspberry, right?
blueberry.
Not blueberry.
Yeah, blue raspberry. So
No,
I
it's
was-
just natural flavors. It's just flavoring has some taste to it. I don't know. It just has that a little bit more like candy versus fruit to me.
1, 2, 3. That's 4, 6, 8, 9. So it's probably like 10 strips in here. It's probably like 10 strips. Oh, serving size per container, 2. So that don't make sense. It's 105 calories a piece.
Yeah, it's half what that says. So that one had the whole bags, but this one has. That's funny. Why are they
I don't know why
inconsistent?
they did that.
Because that was 210. That's 105. Right?
But the way they did it, I like the way they did the packaging. The packaging is really cool. There's nothing
Cool.
on the back. No, nothing on the back. Just the blue box with some really cool stuff. I love their boxes. Like their boxes are dope.
They really like take their time to design. Sorry, I hit the mic.
And then I got since I ordered, and she didn't this time.
You have
I'm
first
a new
time.
customer, so I got the first time free level 2 cranberries. It works. That's why the box is so big. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So you sure you don't want to do that?
No, what? How far are we in?
We about 40 minutes.
Can we time out real quick? I want to talk about something, but I need to go get a prop.
Oh my god, bro! You making me edit stuff.
So-
Where'd you get that from? That was quick.
Are you? Do you want?
Let's go.
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
You said you would rather use pineapple.
Oh no, I was just talking. I would have used pineapple though. Mangoes are not my favorite, but
I just feel like structurally, like have you ever had dry mango pineapple? It's more floppy.
okay. So that one kind of tastes different. That mango strip was a bit more.
Tart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's natural fruit.
So that's gonna be the thing about them. They're gonna taste different each time you eat one. All right,
But, I mean,
that'll work.
that goes with like the berries too. They're not
Okay.
always
Do
the
your
same.
stuff.
So, I found my high school yearbook.
Okay.
First of all, I realize now I went to a very bougie high school
Yeah.
because
Really?
this yearbook.
Wait a minute. You went to school in Sugarland, and it took you this long to figure out that you went to a bougie high school?
Half of the students, not half, but there's a good portion of students that were rich. It's a public high school. It's not a private school.
Yeah, but
but-
it's a high school in a rich part of town.
My, like, our school district, only our high school and maybe one other high school cover the neighborhood, the super expensive neighborhood. But at the same time, a lot of students live in the middle income neighborhood across the street. So, like, I'm just saying it's bougie because this yearbook is ridiculous.
Thick.
It's thick, like it's really
Thick.
nicely binded.
So that's
and
what,
the
300
content
pages?
300.
I wanted to say 4, but I think that's too many. But I'm probably undercutting. It's probably 4.
381.
What?
Oh, wait. 82, 83. 84. 384 pages. Yeah.
Your boy knows by looking. That's a thick boy.
I said it's bougie because, it's very fancy because, like, there's an index in the back. You can look up a person's name. Like, I'm looking up my name.
You can't just go to the pictures and the seniors and then look up the letter and then your name.
You can look up a person's name. Like, I just found, I found my cousin. Okay, I found myself. My cousin is showed up in 2 different names because he has a Chinese name and his English name. I showed up in my Chinese name and my English name as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I show up on 4 different pages because, yes, you get your senior picture page, like your senior picture, but also I showed up apparently on page 40 and page 50.
See, now I gotta get these pictures and then put them up because you brought props. Just making more work for me.
You don't have to show this. I don't know if I want
Oh,
to
yeah,
show
because
this.
they want to talk about this and you don't want to show, and you want to talk about it and they don't want to see what you're talking about.
So page 40 is Chinese Club and National Chinese Honor Society. So I guess I was in one of these group pictures. So my name is on it.
Are you going to find me, the Chinese girl, out of a
in the Chinese club?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can do
game.
that.
I'm not playing that game.
I don't even know where I am.
That's crazy.
I don't think I am here. I don't know. I actually cannot find myself.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, like, that's the example. Like, they actually took time. There's sections of, like, different clubs and stuff, but they actually took time to label people and then put it in the index in the back. So you have...
See how many times you pop up in the yearbook.
Yeah.
It's a very vain thing to do.
But
for people who like self-involved or self.
So our yearbook, because you pay for a yearbook for sure, but you also pay for there's a section in the back that has ads. There's a whole entire section called advertisements, which
people buy
is
things and put them in there.
Yeah.
Vote for me for prom queen.
Well, no, because by then it's too late to vote for prom queen. But it's starting from page 294.
Almost dumped his whole goddamn thing.
No. 294 until index, there are ads. So it's like, mostly it's seniors. So like parents, oh, good luck with your life, young Jimmy, or I don't know, little Nikki. Or like, oh, you know, our little angel, write something.
Not a cute picture.
But but then like you can actually take out ads. Like this is some dentist and some camera like some people take out actual ads for the company. Some people take out ads for like, you know, I love my child. Like you said, that's not a cute picture. That was like a baby picture and a adult picture, or not adult, but like senior picture. So I took out an ad that year with my cousins because it was 4 of us in school at the same time. Like because the next year, that year two of us graduated, and the next year, one more cousin went to high school, but by then that's only 3 left. And by the time my brother went to high school, there was only one other cousin left. But 4 of us went to high school together. You're just gonna be silently looking at my picture.
I'm taking it in. So it took me a while ago. I was like, I don't know this person. I don't know that person. That looked kind of familiar, but I don't know that person. And then I was like, wait, these don't belong here. I'm supposed to just be looking at this. And then I started studying this.
But yeah, it was 4 of us together in the same high school.
Weird looking kid.
Stop looking. So this is not the point I brought this up. Did we talk about the guy that wrote me off after high school?
Babe, we've talked about him so much.
Okay.
I don't know on the podcast. I don't know, but I know we've talked about this dude numerous of times.
Okay. Do we need to do a recap real quick on the podcast?
I don't even know if it's a recap. I don't need to know a recap, but they don't know what the hell we talking about.
That's my question. Did we talk about it on a podcast?
I don't
Okay.
know.
There's a guy that I went to high school with that we did all the activities together. It just happened to we're in the same clubs together. We're both Chinese. Well, we're both Taiwanese. So not only did we take classes at the same time, we went to Chinese school together. I was teacher assistant for his mom one year. We were in the same club. And we're officers of a club. So we would work together a lot. He wrote me off completely after high school. We went to the same college, and he would see. He's seen me on campus at the time with my ex, who also went to the same high school. He will acknowledge my ex, but not me. When he saw us together, he never friended me on Facebook, on purpose.
I don't understand why you would let someone disrespect you like that. And not acknowledge that disrespect to that person, to their
because it wasn't obvious. It was we saw each other in passing, and then he make eye contact, but with my ex. But we were facing say hi.
When you say acknowledge my ex and not me, that I'm in my brain. I'm going.
We're not in a party and we're socializing.
We're standing face to face. He's having a conversation with whatever his name is, and then you're right next to him, but he's just talking to him and never acknowledges you.
It wasn't a long conversation. It was more like an in-passing conversation. Because my ex didn't go to college. He just we visit, and we're on campus and we saw each other, that kind of thing. This is the weird part. You can read his comment. He signed not my Facebook. He signed my
Facebook.
This is right before everybody got Facebook. I graduated the year when people were start getting Facebook, but you need a college edu email address. So I think when I was in high school, when I was a senior in high school, that's when my college UT had access to Facebook, and then shortly I became a college student, so I joined Facebook too. So it was very big to add every single person basically you went to high school with on Facebook, and he rejected me twice on Facebook. And the first time I didn't realize it, I just thought I forgot to add him, and then later on when I added him, I knew I added him, and he never accepted my friend request. Anyway, he signed my yearbook. Read how he signed it, and now you will understand. You can read out loud, I don't care, just don't read his signature. Now I understand why it bothered me so much he ignored me. Because
where is this?
That weird one that went go to the side.
This?
It starts right here.
Oh my god. Hi Alicia. I guess I have a lot to say, but time's running out. Not cool. I knew it. Someone would just jack my spot like this. Nonsense. How can Russell take over my spot? Well, you know what? Have fun in EE or calculus, as calculus will become your best friend. See you at UT. And then proceeded to not see you at UT.
Yes. Like, a lot to say, but time's running out.
A lot to say, but time's
and then see you at UT.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I know what that we all know what that means. A lot to say, but time's running out. I want to tell you I like you, but senior year's over, so time's kind of up.
And see you at UT, but I'm just gonna ignore you.
But now you have a boyfriend, so fuck you.
He went to prom with somebody else. He never asked me out, so I don't know why he would be mad at that. He had the prom date. I knew he had the prom date. That's why when not that I needed a prom date, but when I was kind of coerced into finding myself at a prom date because my girlfriends all had a prom date, I had to go down my list of phone book. We talked about this.
We did.
We talked about this.
The first episode.
But I saw his name at one point, and it's like, oh, not I just saw his name. I already went through his name in my head before I went down the phone list because I knew he had a date.
First and last choice.
Huh?
So he was your first and last choice.
What do you mean?
You already went through the book. You said.
No. Before I went through the book, I had already thought about his name as one of the people I was friends
so he was
with.
one of your first, and then you went through the book. It was like, well, I guess so. He was the last, right? Because after you asked him, he was your last choice. You just not getting the joke. I don't want to explain it. Just continue.
I never asked him.
Oh, whatever. So what?
He already had a date. That's why I was like, okay.
Oh no, I thought we were talking about the other one. I thought we were talking about your date.
This guy. This guy, I don't know why he would be mad because I didn't go out with him because he never asked. Uh-oh. He had a date already. That's why.
Fumble. At least I didn't drop the whole microphone. I caught it very good. But anyway.
So yeah, now you know. Like, he has so much to say. So what it was, the reason why it looks so funny is because he started writing and he didn't finish. And he said he had a lot to say. But somebody will take my spot. And then, I don't know, I went to class or whatever, so he didn't finish writing. And Russell, it was a teacher of ours, that ended up like taking up his spot, and he had to write it on the side and weirdly. But, like, what was he gonna say? What did he want to say? And then see you at UT and proceed to ignore me. I don't get this dude.
I guess I have a lot to say, but time's running out. Are you dying? Well, I don't. What? Boy, please. Anywho, done with this. We are about 50 minutes in because you left. We cut some. About
but
50.
Yeah, I had to, time travel. Warp downstairs to get my yearbook and then warp back upstairs. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of funny to see, like, all the hilarious AIM tags. People are like, keep in touch. Here's my AIM. I don't even know how to sign into AIM anymore.
I would love to find my old AIM. I would love to find some stuff that I had, like MySpace and stuff like that. But whatever, dude. Want to talk about what we did today or end it?
What did we do today? Ayana met more family. Our baby girl met
Some people are just way too talkative, even in writing. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's so cute. So
all these people. That's a very good question I'm about to ask. I should say so myself. Out of all these people that have signed your yearbook, how many of these people do you still talk to? Let me guess. 2.
I guess technically
Not
3.
counting family.
Oh, not counting family. But I went to high school with her. No,
I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm making a point as to we put too much on our high school life. We invest too much in high school for people who we never probably ever see besides 2 or 3 people that we'll ever see and talk to for the rest of our life.
It depends on the people, I guess. Like, my brother talks to his high school friends constantly. They go on trips. Because everybody's in different city, they meet up at like, they regularly, I think like at least once a year, go on trips. He will like hang out with them here. Now they are.
But my question would be, does he make new friends?
A little bit.
Right.
But I wouldn't say less than me. I just have a lot of acquaintances. Like, I get close to people very easily, and I can pick up friendship really easily back from like the past, but I don't maintain it.
So if you're a true adult, it's hard to make friends. Like if you're a real true adult, it's hard to make friends because you go to work and come home. That's all the fuck you do.
Yeah, but
so it's hard to make friends, and I don't count. Look, let me tell you something about people talking about. Oh, our friends at work. If you don't hang out with them people at work, outside of work. Them are not your friends, bro. Those are not your friends, homegirl. Those are just people you hang out with at work.
Do you count if you go to happy hours and stuff with those people?
That's what I mean. Like
Okay.
if you go out, like if you make, I don't mean just like, oh, it's somebody's birthday, let's go out. I mean just like we used to do back in the day. Like just for shits and giggles, let's go out and have some drinks. Those were my friends. I consider those people my friends. And the time period that I lived in, those were my friends. Now we barely speak, but those were my friends because I worked with them and we hung out after work. Or outside of work.
So, like, I get what you're saying, but I feel like they are a few work friends that I consider them friends, even though we didn't hang out really after work. Like, I consider Lizette still my friend because we were really close. And our social circle after work just didn't really work out to be some people that hang out after
work. Did
work.
you tell her you were pregnant and had a kid?
Did I?
So she's not your friend.
No, I don't remember.
But that's my point. Like I'm not trying to talk down. I'm not trying to say what you're saying is not true. What I'm saying is we put too much into the people that we surround ourselves with at the time and be like, oh, those are my friends. No, they're not, bro. They're just the people that are there at that moment in time. Like, yeah, 1 or 2 of those people you might still hang around and talk to like Stefan. You hang out in concert when we went to California and hung out with him. That's a friend. Even though you made a friend at work, he's still your friend because we go out and we see him other places. We went halfway across the country and went and saw him.
But the reason why we're friends is still because of situation. The reason why we were so close. No, but the reason why we're so close was because literally we were put in another country together.
Well, my point was about high school. Kids put too much value into high school. That's what my point was. It wasn't about like work and shit. My point was about like high school. Like we put too much stock into like high school life, and people focus way too much on high school instead of focusing on what they should be out of high school. I'm getting up today. Let's end this episode.
That's just water though, right?
Yeah.
So it's fine. It will dry up. I see what you're saying.
It's fine. No, what is the Kleenex gonna do?
I don't know.
Absolutely nothing. Anyway,
I would say I get what you're saying, but if you think about it, it makes sense in high school because you even if you're 18, right? And maybe you're talking about just people you went to high school with, not the people who went to also the same middle school or elementary school. That's 4 years of your 18 years of life. And, the first 6 years of your life, you really weren't retaining that kind of things because you're still too young. So like that's 12 years of your life where you're kind of more like in tune with like friendship and stuff. 4 years out of 12 years is a long time.
But I get what you're saying.
That's a third of your life.
Also, sometimes those are the worst times in people's lives. Sometimes that's the worst time in some people's lives is fucking high school. Why? Because they put so much stock in, I gotta be around this group of people. I need to be in a crowd, or I need to be part of something. Why? Focus on you. Focus on you. There's nothing else more to say. Fuck the crowds. Forget about being part of the in crowds or being part of the honor society. That ain't for everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, high school ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. Everybody don't have a good time. We should stop putting so much stock in high school. Like, you go at my job right now. We have homecoming mums in stock already. Why?
I saw people talk about moms in the middle of the summer.
That's crazy. What is the true meaning of homecoming? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, there is a true
homecoming means nothing. In the scheme of things.
No. There is a true meaning of homecoming, but nobody do. Homecoming is supposed to be like college students coming back. That's homecoming, but there's no.
In the grand scheme of things, it means nothing.
But this is the thing: college students don't come back.
No, they don't.
Homecoming's just a dance.
But it's just it's stupid. It's just I'm just saying we just put way too much in the
like homecoming has
people high school lives and things like that.
Homecoming was supposed to be like, small town. That weekend, that's when
kids come back.
From college. Yeah. Like I didn't understand why is it called homecoming until I realized that from like watching TV.
But
I was like, oh,
it's just
okay.
It's crazy. We make these kids' lives miserable for no reason in high school. Like, it's crazy to me. Anywho, I don't want to talk no more. I'm hot. I'm sweaty.
And you spill all your water.
Spilling water everywhere and stuff, and knocking stuff over, and pulling microphones out. I got to get out of here before I hurt
This is what I want to try. There's some phone numbers here. I
ain't doing that. Anyway,
I should text people and say, hey.
say your line.
Bye, Baos.
Hit the music.
All right, Randy, congratulations on making it all the way to the bonus round.
Thanks, Pat.
You've got some family here watching tonight.
Yeah, they're all rooting for me.
And I'm sure you have lots of friends watching back home.
Yeah. Hi, everybody watching in South Park.
That's us.
Hey,
Randy.
That's us. Hey, Randy.
Hey, good luck. Well, let's see if you can't make everyone proud. The category is people who annoy you.
Okay.
As always, we give you the letters R, T, S, L, and E. We just need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, I'd like a B, an N, and a G.
And the vowel?
An O, please.
Okay, well, looks like you're gonna get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
Well, I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers! Huh? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to a...
I get what you're saying, but if you think about it, it makes sense in high school because you even if you're 18, right? And maybe you're talking about just people you went to high school with, not the people who went to also the same middle school or elementary school. That's 4 years of your 18 years of life. And, the first 6 years of your life, you really weren't retaining that kind of things because you're still too young. So like that's 12 years of your life where you're kind of more like in tune with like friendship and stuff. 4 years out of 12 years is a long time.
But I get what you're saying.
That's a third of your life.
Also, sometimes those are the worst times in people's lives. Sometimes that's the worst time in some people's lives is fucking high school. Why? Because they put so much stock in, I gotta be around this group of people. I need to be in a crowd, or I need to be part of something. Why? Focus on you. Focus on you. There's nothing else more to say. Fuck the crowds. Forget about being part of the in crowds or being part of the honor society. That ain't for everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, high school ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. Everybody don't have a good time. We should stop putting so much stock in high school. Like, you go at my job right now. We have homecoming mums in stock already. Why?
I saw people talk about moms in the middle of the summer.
That's crazy. What is the true meaning of homecoming? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, there is a true
homecoming means nothing. In the scheme of things.
No. There is a true meaning of homecoming, but nobody do. Homecoming is supposed to be like college students coming back. That's homecoming, but there's no.
In the grand scheme of things, it means nothing.
But this is the thing: college students don't come back.
No, they don't.
Homecoming's just a dance.
But it's just it's stupid. It's just I'm just saying we just put way too much in the
like homecoming has
people high school lives and things like that.
Homecoming was supposed to be like, small town. That weekend, that's when
kids come back.
From college. Yeah. Like I didn't understand why is it called homecoming until I realized that from like watching TV.
But
I was like, oh,
it's just
okay.
It's crazy. We make these kids' lives miserable for no reason in high school. Like, it's crazy to me. Anywho, I don't want to talk no more. I'm hot. I'm sweaty.
And you spill all your water.
Spilling water everywhere and stuff and knocking stuff over and pulling microphones out. I got to get out of here before I hurt
This is what I want to try. There's some phone numbers here. I
ain't doing that. Anyway,
I should text people and say, hey.
say your line.
Bye, Baos.
Hit the music. My ass is hurting too. Ow.